Well, everyone, as some of us may know, most of us may not even remember, the iPhone 14 Plus has been out for about a month or so. And it's crazy to me of how little people are talking about this specific device. I've pretty much heard nobody even mention this phone probably a week after its launch. In fact, I kind of forgot Apple even made this plus-size iPhone because nobody's really talking about it. And that is exactly the problem. I remember when the mini iPhone came out, the 12 mini and the 13 mini, that device had a lot more hype around it. And even that wasn't as high as maybe like an iPhone 13 or iPhone 12 at the time, but there were still so many people who were talking about the mini phone as of that point. But right now, the craziest thing is the iPhone 14 Plus is pretty much, nobody's talking about this specific phone. It's not a bad iPhone. It's not anything like that. It's just the price tag. And this is why I always talk to people and tell people the price tag is the make it or break it. You could have a very decent iPhone, but if it's way overpriced, then that is a complete waste of money. You could also have a very decent iPhone, but if it's very underpriced, if it's a decent price, then it's a very good iPhone. If the iPhone SE3 was, $500 or $429 that it is now, it's a complete waste of money. But with the iPhone SE3, if it was like $200, that'd be a way better deal. It's the same phone, but it's the price tag. The same exact concept goes for the 14 Plus. Why would somebody spend almost $1,000, for an iPhone 14 Plus when you can either get a 14 Pro or 14 Pro Max, or save some money and buy a 13 Pro Max in the used market and just buy that device? Now, the reason why we've already seen so many reports that this iPhone's not selling too well. If you go ahead and make your way over to apple.com on your own time, whenever you have a chance to do it, you can go ahead and just kind of spec out an iPhone 14 Plus for yourself and just put in the criteria that you want. Most of the iPhone 14 Pluses that I went ahead and just kind of looked at were still shipping to me today. Like, I can still go to the Apple store and buy an iPhone 14 Plus today. But when I go ahead and spec out maybe like an iPhone 14, not the same case. If I go and spec out an iPhone 14 Pro, those things are delayed months and months from now. Well, not months, but for the end of December, basically. So for this specific situation, it's just crazy how the iPhone 14 Plus just really isn't working too well. Now, some iPhone 14s that I'm speccing out now can be picked up today as well, but the 14 Plus in particular, I've heard nobody talk about this iPhone. Pretty much nobody even cares about this iPhone anymore, and it's just not working. The concept of this iPhone just isn't working. Apple's going to have to go and either switch up their line, either go and remove this iPhone, that's probably what they're going to end up doing, or they can go ahead and drop another cheaper iPhone. That could possibly be another awesome thing Apple does. If you look at some of the most sold iPhones, they're typically one of the cheaper ones. The iPhone 11 sold very well, and that was a price decrease coming from the 10R, and the 10R sold a lot too. So I'm very curious to see what's going to be happening in the future, but that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.